guys, welcome to Podkinz and welcome to my co-host today, Maurizio.
Hi, Gennelle, and hi, everyone. I hope everybody's having a great day so far.
Thanks for being with me today.
No problem.
So it's exciting times at Webkinz World right now because Webkinz X secrets are starting to trickle out on webkinznews.com. Have you been reading about those, Maurizio?
I have, and I'm really involved with what's going on with Webkinz X. Everyone's working really hard here to make it happen, and it's going to be coming soon, and it's looking really great so far.
Yes, we're all really excited for everyone to try it. Now, we also want to mention as well the fun fact that we have a Zazzle merchandise shop now.
That's right.
We've mentioned it a few times, but now that you're here, Maurizio, you can talk a little bit about how we're doing the designs for these because you're involved in that too.
It's been really fun just not only using the things you would see in Webkinz World from our home pages and the actual site itself. It's really fun to create the new custom artwork that you cannot find anywhere else except on the Zazzle store. Yeah,
there's some really neat designs, and like you said, you cannot get them anywhere else, but you can get them on a mug or a t-shirt or a hoodie or whatever you like.
I'm picking a t-shirt. I don't know which one I'm going to get, but the Zingle Zangles one is definitely a favorite of mine.
For sure, me too. Now, today we're talking all about animation, and I'm so happy that you're here because you definitely have ties with the world of animation, being the Webkinz lead artist here. So is there anything that you took away from animation growing up that really inspired you to become an artist?
Well, I did, like most kids growing up at my time, watch a lot of cartoons.
Yeah.
Anything you do, you need an inspiration. Yeah, animation and drawing has always been a passion of mine. It's fun. It is also a lot of hard work. Obviously, when you look at animation, you see just the fun side of it, but there's a lot of hard work and training that goes into it.
Yeah, and we're going to find out more about that as the episode goes on. But for now, shall we check what's in our Kinz post?
Oh, for sure.
In our last episode, we asked you about your favorite aspects of animation, and we got some great answers.
XO Blondie Bear emailed us to say, "Hi, I'm so excited you're doing an episode about animation. I got my bachelor's degree studying film and video with an emphasis in animation, so this is an aspect about Webkinz that I have always loved and been interested in. P.S. How does one get a job working on Webkinz animation team?"
Wow. So a bachelor's degree is like when you go to a university and you spend 4 years studying something. So XO Blondie Bear has spent 4 years studying animation. How cool is that?
Yeah, that's a lot of studying, and I'm sure it was very challenging for them as well, but I definitely believe that it paid off.
Yeah. And as for the job question, I think we've gotten this question before. And basically, working at GANS works the same way as anywhere else, so you'll have to check for job postings. And maybe you can apply.
Absolutely. And when you're not doing that, just keep on practicing and keep on working because every time you do something, you just get better at it.
Absolutely. Brianna emailed us to say, "Animation has always amazed me how people can draw so many pictures to fit in either a 30-minute show or a 2-hour movie. What's always inspired me was the Nickelodeon cartoon Avatar: The Last Airbender. I've seen every episode and wonder how they can sit still long enough to draw the backgrounds. I've wanted to be a voice actor for a while, so I may find out as well. P.S. How are concept drawings always so good?" Can you answer that one, Maurizio?
Concept drawings, I mean, it obviously has to do with the artists themselves. And
every artist is so different.
Yeah, every artist has their own vision and what they input into their work. So it's interesting when you even see a bunch of different artists assigned to draw the same thing, the different results you get.
Absolutely. They always bring their own unique perspective.
Definitely.
To it.
And now we go to Plain Out Puppy, who wrote, "Dear Podkinz, I love animation because it is such a big part of Webkinz World. Whenever our pets do tricks or just walk around our Webkinz house, they're performing animation. Speaking of tricks, in the future, will you offer any more tricks your pet can learn at the Kinsville Academy or buy at the e-store? And does animation have anything to do with the upcoming Webkinz X?"
Ooh, so many questions there.
Yeah, little spoilers here and there, and they're trying
Can we say much? I'm not sure.
Well, what we can say is that we have been exploring different ways to emphasize the game and make it better and just offer more features. So I will personally say that we have been looking at animation and expanding on that.
Okay.
But everything's still, what can I say, up in the air? Or
Yeah, I think so. But that's a good hint nonetheless. Webkinz Lover 2015 commented, "Actually, I love animations. My favorite one is Frozen, of course. I think everyone loves Frozen, right?
It is pretty big right now,
It's pretty
yes.
big, yeah. I think animations need a lot of time to be finished, and I appreciate all the work done for them. Animations are really cool because they're wonderful stories placed in animated places that make us feel amazing, because there's another world, a new one that fascinates us and makes us taste the story. What a beautiful way to put that.
Yeah.
It really does make it more immersive, doesn't it?
For sure. And I do agree that, yes, it takes a lot of time to finish. Some people don't realize the many, many hours that an animator puts in just for a few seconds. Sometimes they spend a whole day just creating a few seconds of animation.
Wow.
So the technology is there with the computers to make things easier and more efficient, but there's still a lot of work that needs to be involved.
Absolutely. How cool is that?
So thanks for writing in. If you want to write to us, leave a comment in the section below this article or on YouTube, or email us at podkinz@gans.com.
Today we're so happy to welcome Eric, Webkinz 3D artist, into the Podkinz booth.
Hey guys.
Thanks so much for being with us today.
No problem. My pleasure.
So my first question for you is, can you describe how you help bring Webkinz World to life every single day?
There's a lot to it, but what I try and do is I go between the artists and all of the technical people that bring Webkinz to everyone.
So every time an artist designs an item, for instance, you're the one who basically makes it move. Like, you make it come to life in the game, right?
That's right. I make all the animation that the artists do. I put it together and I bring it to life, and how the pet gets to play with these items and all the furniture and things.
That's awesome.
Eric, what do you find the most challenging when you're animating the items?
With the larger items and attractions, like rides and things that the pets can play on, just because there's a lot involved, there's a lot of different little moving parts and a lot of different fun things to try and brainstorm to get the most fun out of each large installation.
Like, I love when you have a roller coaster or a water park ride,
Yes.
and the pet, it'll go all the way down the slide, and at the end it does a twirl and a splash, and that's all you, right? That's what you bring to it.
That's right. I do that.
It's really, I think it's great, Eric, what you do and what we do here with just making some of these items just interactive, and it just brings it to life, especially when the fact that you can actually put your pet in there, and if it's on a roller coaster, you just give it for a ride. And I love the function that it never has to get off until you tell it to. So
It's so cool. So Eric, why did you want to become an artist?
Well, for me personally, I've always been an artist. I come from a family of artists. My older brother he's very, very talented. And so at a young age, he was teaching me how to draw, and he was showing me all the fun stuff that I was probably too young to see and all that stuff. I always grew up, I guess, in a house of artists, I guess.
Excellent.
Nice.
And did you go to school for it as well?
Yeah, I went to college. I went to 2 different colleges to learn my craft and to meet other like-minded artists.
So Eric, what are some of your favorite animated shows or movies that inspired you as a kid?
Oh, that's a tough question. For me, my favorite animated stuff was probably, as a kid, all Transformers. That's probably my favorite animated show growing up. I was very, very young when the movie came out from a long, long time ago. I was too young, but my brother snuck me into the theater, and it was great times. And my new favorite cartoons are the Kung Fu Panda series, actually. Those are my favorites.
Eric, what's your favorite part of your job?
Let's see. My favorite part is probably coming up with new ideas that I haven't tried before, new ways to have fun. And if I come up with a new idea and I'm trying to find a place to put it, to fit it in somehow, and then I finally get an opportunity to try something new.
Cool. Eric, now I have an answer for this, but I am curious to hear what you have to say. Why do you think animation is so important to Webkinz World?
Animation is important to Webkinz World because it allows me to bring all of the plushes to life, actually.
So if someone wants to become an animator, what steps should they take?
That's a good question. Watch a lot of movies. What I like to do is I actually go to my local zoo and I watch animals moving and running around, and I bring my sketchbook there. If I have on my phone my little video camera, so I can watch the cheetahs running and the lions running around and things like that.
Absolutely. Those are very good techniques to watch real things, and you need to study real life. And even the cartoons that you see, silly characters and make-believe things, they're all based off something that we study, whether it be people or animals.
Absolutely. So I have another question for you. Might be interesting to think about. If you weren't an animator, what do you think you would be?
What I would be? I would like to be an actor. Because in animation school, one of the big things for studying to be a good animator goes part and parcel with it is acting, because that's what animation is.
That's really, really cool. Have you ever acted in any movies or anything?
Nothing that anyone would have seen, just some fun plays and stuff.
I would love to see you do Shakespeare. Eric, what is your favorite game in Webkinz World?
My favorite game in Webkinz World is actually Goober's Lab.
Okay, that's a good one.
Awesome. Now, Eric, we learned so much today. Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
No problem.
Isn't it cool when you can follow your dreams and work in a field that you've always wanted to work in?
Oh, it so is. It's a lot of fun too. I mean, the work is still hard like any other job out there, but when you enjoy it, you get a lot of rewards from it. And it also makes the day go by a little faster too.
Absolutely. And if there's listeners out there who love to draw, and if you want to learn a little bit more about how to draw Webkinz stuff, Maurizio has his own video series on YouTube called Let's Draw, where you show viewers how you can create pets and stuff.
Yeah, and it's been really fun, the videos that I've done. I am working on a new one.
Oh, yay.
I'll give you a hint. It is going to be of a Webkinz host.
Oh, wow. And now, is that a first for your series?
It is, because I've mostly been doing pets, and I believe I did a Zingles too. But this is going to be a full-on Webkinz host.
I can't wait for that. It'll be so fun.
It definitely will.
So something we mention a lot on the podcast when we talk about summer, which is happening right now, is what we do for fun when we're on the break. So our next episode will be all about summer vacation.
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah.
Yes, some Webkinz players are already on summer vacation, and some soon will be. Tell us what your plans are for this summer. Maybe you're off to camp or going with your family somewhere.
Or maybe you have plans to stay home and have fun there. Let us know what you love to do in the summertime.
Plus, don't forget to tell us what you think your pets will be doing this summer. Hanging out at a water park, visiting Vacation Island, or maybe exploring Adventure Park. Let us know.
You can leave a comment in the section below this article or on YouTube, or email us at podkinz@gans.com.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
Bye.